Hello everybody, I'm Bear Skills. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the Long Dark. So we're back here again for another episode and we got thirsty, so let's head up and grab some water. I know we got some on us, but we're gonna need more. Let's go grab some. Now, there were a few things we did that we didn't quite go back and fix. For one, let's check our clothing. That's important to keep an eye on. 96, 86. Generally speaking, 80% is when I start trying to, well, 70 to 80%, somewhere in there, depending on how many resources I have, is where I start thinking about repairing my clothing. Now, my bearskin coat's getting a little bit, but it should be okay. It's only lost a few degrees there. Still really nice. Very good coat. Now, let us check through everything. I think we had some prepared rose hips and stuff somewhere. Got a lot of knives here. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Oh, there we go. One of them. One of them. Wow, we need 32 of those. So we're gonna go get some more of these, actually. Some more rose hips. I want to check through here. This is all fine. Keep this on us. These are about to spoil. That's good. Could use some more bandages, so we need some cloth. Those are good. We could gather more, though. So, a few things I want to get gathered up before we head over to Bleak Inlet. We got some birch bark there, which is nice. No rose hips, though, unfortunately. Well, we're going to have to deal with what we're going to have to deal with. So, we're not too over-encumbered. What do we got on us that's so heavy? That's a good question. We do have some cloths, so we can make bandages just fine. We got some extra books on us we don't need to carry. Let me just drop a few of these here. Still want to keep that on us. We'll keep this book on us because we can read it and then we can burn it. Now let's head out. We gotta do some foraging today. We need to get some birch bark. I want to get a few things of that. We need to get some reishi mushrooms and we need to get some rose hips. Now, today is not the greatest day to go out and be doing things, but hey, you know what? Sometimes you gotta improvise. So we're gonna head to the trapper's cabin. We're gonna go the long way though, because I know there's some stuff we can gather on the way. Some cattails would be nice too. I want to get a couple days worth. I want to be able to carry at least 12 before we head over to Bleak Inlet. I want to be prepared for this. I don't want to die on the way and have to restart the run. So we're gonna make sure we do this the right way. We're gonna do it one time. We're gonna do it great. Because to be honest with you guys, part of the reason we're going to Bleak Inlet is because I don't think I'll really ever go there again. Unless you guys want to see like another run on Stalker. We really would never go there again because on Interloper, there's no bullets, you know, it's just your bow, so you never have to go there. I mean, unless you want to repair some tools, but that's kind of like, you can use the forge and make tools, so, not really my thing. The only thing that would ever change that is if they added something else to Bleak Inlet, or if they made it to where, say, like the Timberwolves actually had like some sort of, like you could use their hide to make like a different type of clothing, like a better coat than the actual just regular wolf jacket. That would be kind of cool. Or maybe make like long johns out of them or something like that, you know, another piece of clothing. Now both of our snares there are ruined, but I'm gonna leave them there. I don't mind leaving them. We need to get some old man's beard as well. Old man's beard is good for taking care of infection risk, but you still need a regular bandage to deal with wounds if you're bleeding. Didn't always used to be like that. It used to be where old man's beard did both. And I actually had that mistake in the beginning of this run when we were back in Milton. I actually got it confused because I thought it still did that. But it didn't, actually, so that's why you carry bandages and Old Man's Beard on you. Because Old Man's Beard is way lighter than carrying a bottle of antiseptic. Way, way lighter. Because a bottle of, like, what, 0.16 ounces is a little over a pound and a half, 2 pounds, something like that. And Old Man's Beard is like 0.11 per. So you can carry a few of them and not have to worry too much. Now we're heading this way. I know there's wolves through here, but I'm not too worried about them. What we're heading to do is we should find the lake down here that's got a hunter's blind on it, on the back of it. If I remember correctly, there should be plenty of reishi mushrooms and maybe a few things of rose hips through here. Just gotta keep going. This might actually take us to the clear cut. I haven't been through here in a while, so I don't really remember. I'm not sure. You got a wolf coming up. Let's get the revolver out just in case we need it. It's level 5. I'm not afraid to use it. We did bring the hatchet just in case we need to whack any wolves off of us. But if I remember correctly, Trapper's Cabin should be that away. Looking straight that way. Wolf was there, and I think... Nah, he saw us. Of course he did. Well... Just get to it. I took care of him. If you see blood, they will die. So you only need one bullet. The only caveat to that is the moose, which does not seem to bleed out. You've actually got to down him with your shots. So, bow or rifle is the better alternative to the revolver. The revolver takes way too much ammunition to down a moose for it to be viable. But on Stalker, if I have it, I use the rifle. If not the rifle, on Stalker, I use the bow. And on Interloper, of course, you have to use the bow. Now, I think if we just keep going this way, it'll take us where we need to go. Yes, it will. Lake's this way, I believe, because right over that is the Trapper's Cabin. If I am not mistaken, and the lake is actually up this way. Should be right over this next hill we're coming up to. And there's the crows, so yeah, we're heading the right way. While we're over here, we'll go check out the cabin that's out here. Maybe see if there's a moose. Who knows? Might get lucky. I doubt it, though. Very unlikely. I haven't seen a moose here at one time. If we do see a moose, you guys know the drill. I'm heading back, going to grab a rifle, and we're going to hunt down this bad boy. Because I will drop everything for a moose, even if I don't need it. If I see one and it's in a decent location, I will drop everything to go after it, because a moose, well, moose are fun to hunt. Now, these stumps are where you can find some reishi mushrooms. Now, the only thing is I did gather a lot of them, but we do have a few out here still. Now, I do know I'm at some cups made already at base. I could just take those, but they are a bit heavier than just taking the prepared, with the caveat of needing a fire. Now, fire is not something I'm ever worried about. I can always get a fire. It's weight that I'm concerned about, because there's a lot we have to carry. We've got reishi mushrooms, rose hips, and birch bark is what we need. We can get birch bark on our way back to base, because we're going to swing around the long way from the Trapper's Cabin up past the mine. And we'll probably grab some coal as well in the mine, since we're coming through anyway. And now I'm going to grab my revolver, because you can usually find a couple wolves up here this ridge. I'm waiting for you. But it looks like on this day it is clear, so should be okay. Should be A-okay. Not seeing any signs of a moose. So I don't think we gotta worry about one. There's rabbits here. Forgot they spawned here. I've actually got some food still left here from back in the day. When we started our run, got some rabbits still. Let's check inside. I don't remember what we left here. I don't think a lot, but I think we left a few things. Okay. We left some rabbit pelts and some gut. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Grab a book. Why not? I'm here. Might as well. Yeah, so nothing important really. Couple things of rabbit. Because there was never a reason to really be here for a long period of time. As there was no moose. If you do see a moose in this area, it's going to be in this clearing right here. Somewhere through here. You'll usually see markings on the trees. Indicating that the moose has been here and he's been rubbing his antlers on there. There's actually a sapling up there we got. You can see the stump still up there. We're going to pop over this ridge. I actually don't think we ever visited the burned down, or like tore down, ranger station up here. So I'm going to go up there. Might as well have a look-see, see what we're dealing with. Since we're out and about. Might as well. There'll probably be some wolves, some deer, and then probably, most likely, almost definitely, a bear. Down here, because this is, in fact, the clear cut. Strangely enough, not seeing any of the... Oh, there's a wolf. Oh, that's a little bit more normal. One wolf, huh? It's a little unusual. And he just spooked. Bear? Oh, Mr. Bear. Okay. Wolf there. Better not be a bear up here. Because I have seen him be up here, and this is the right way to go. You'll know by the big sign. Oh, there's the bear. Okay, we're sweet. We're swell. We're good. Nothing to worry about. So, you'll know by the big sign there that this is the right path. You just follow this all the way up. It'll take you to the burned out ranger station. Or lookout tower, whatever you want to call it. We should be good to go. I don't remember. We might have been up here before, but I don't think we have on this run. If we have, oh well. Just being sure. Since we're already all the way out here, this is kind of a long walk. Anyway. So I might as well check if I'm most of the way here. But yes, we got reishi mushrooms, we have old man's beard, we need to get all that prepped up and ready. We need to make a few more bandages, quite a few actually, because of sprains and whatnot. And, well, then we're going to have to worry about... I don't think we got to worry about coal. I think we can get that there at Bleak Inlet. And I don't even think we need it to make ammunition. Not sure about that. I don't remember. I do think we might need a heavy hammer, though. Oh man, do we need a heavy hammer for that? Oh no. I'm gonna have to look at that between episodes. Because... man, I'm not going there without a heavy hammer. If we need a heavy hammer. I'll go over to Muskeg and grab my heavy hammer there. There's no way I'm gonna go all the way to Bleak Inlet just to find out I need a heavy hammer, and then have to come all the way back. So here's the tore down lookout tower. We've not been up here. That or I missed that corpse. And this food. which I don't think I would have done. Yeah, I've not been up here. And a septic. Oh, there's a perfect example. Let me take a look here. Over in the 8. Okay, so 0.13 actually less than I thought is over 1.5 pounds compared to 0.22. Or no. Well, man, yeah, 0.22 per dressing. So you can get way more of these for that. Way more. So it's really good. Okay. So let's check out this. We got a can of soda. Man, we haven't had a soda in so long. Another archery book. Look at that. That would have been even faster at level 5 archery. A mountaineering rope and a bandage. Take that. Cedar firewood's not needed. Mountaineering rope goes here. And there's rose hips up here as well. Splendid. Let's find out where this rope takes us. Okay, there's the other one. This actually is a good rope. Not gonna lie. We're not overweight. We could actually use the rope. There's 2 wolves there, but it will save us a lot of walking. And we won't have to deal with the bear either. Not really friends with that bear. Don't really get along with him very well. Not like the one over by the trapper's cabin. I get along great with that bear. Okay, I just want to make sure I haven't missed anything. Any decent loot? Does not look like it. Now, of course, I could just screw my way down the mountain without the rope.
I might have to drop some gear.
Which I might do anyway. Just kind of depends, honestly, because I don't want to deal with these wolves if I don't have to. Now, that is a scary location, but brings about innumerous risk. Right over there. That's a perfect area. I'm gonna put the rope here, just to put it here in case I ever want to come back. I don't know why I would, but if I got the rope, might as well. Actually, no. I'm taking that rope. We're gonna need that rope.
Too much stuff to carry.
That's a Bleak Inlet rope right there. I don't have to worry about taking another one. It's heavy for the trip, sure, but if we get well-fed bonus, that'll take care of that weight altogether. I just need to get up here on this rock. Like so. And there we go. All right. Man. Ah, here we go. Ooh, not ideal. Ouch. Okay, that's not what I meant by scaring, by the way. I just kind of got stuck in a bad location. Now, what do we got wrong with this? Let me check. Sprained ankle. Not a problem. Let me just check my clothing. See where it's at. That's going to need a repair before we go anywhere. We have enough stuff to repair everything but our bearskin coat back home, which is great. We'll get everything repaired before we leave. I'm not worried about a sprained ankle, though. Let me get my gun. Oh, that was supposed to scare you. That'll take you out. Alright, back home's basically this way. Shouldn't have to deal with that wolf too much. More rose hips. Amazing. Meant to come this way. Got a little injured, but Nothing a little time can't heal. Oh, we didn't. Oh, man, we already harvested those. Reishi mushrooms up there, but I don't need them, and I might need them later. But it's good to remember that there are some reishi mushrooms still about. A few other locations I can go get rose hips from, if needed. But right up there is rabbit clearing, where I get my snaring done here. Now, there's pain, and there's a sprained too. There we go. Sorry, guys. Misclicked on something on the keyboard. I've never had that happen before. Oh, my bad, guys. Yeah, I don't really use that on NVIDIA for recording. Maybe it would be easier than OBS. Probably would be, actually. But I just use OBS because it's simple. It's simple, so it's easy to understand. I hotkey a couple buttons and record. And then, of course, when it comes to editing, I use Premiere Pro. Works out pretty well for the most part. OBS, it screws me over. But NVIDIA isn't a thing I don't believe you can use on every game. So I just use OBS because I've not found a game I can't use it on yet. So it just makes things simpler. And the settings I have on OBS are quite nice. I like them. My voice seems to come through pretty decent. Most of the time, at least. And, yeah. I just prefer probably using something like OBS. Although it can be a pain sometimes. It can stab you in the back when it doesn't record your voice or it doesn't record your game audio. It can be a real pain. But on the bright side, we made it up there. Made some preparations. And, well, we had level 5 fishing as well. We're pretty much ready to start heading towards Bleak Inlet, which is going to be really nice. Tonight, though, and the rest of today, we're going to take it a little slow. Probably start reading more of that gunsmithing book, actually. Why not? Might as well. No reason not to be perfectly honest. In fact, yeah, we're going to do that. Oh, we can't, because we got the sprain. We got pain, too. Okay. We can take some painkillers. Yeah, painkiller. I never use painkillers. There we go. Can I read now? Sprained ankle and all. Hungry. That's an easy fix. That's ruined, so we'll just have a nice drink. And we don't want to eat those. We'll drink this. Ooh, actually. I will eat these. I'll keep that milk. That milk's gonna be really nice for the travel. Because it's a full day's worth of food. That's actually a little bit more than we'd need for a day's worth of food. So it works out splendidly. Now we've only got 2 hours left to read on this gunsmithing book, so let's get this bad boy finished. Healthy. Fine. I'll use a bandage. It's the only reason I'd ever use a bandage instead of just waiting. There we go. Now, nothing wrong with me? There we go. Now we can read. Alrighty. Read time. Finally. This should bring us halfway to level 4. Not quite. Kind of lied to me a little bit there. But, yes. We're working on it. So, that is all the time we have for this episode, guys. So if you guys did like the video, make sure to give it a like. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing, as you might find something else you would want to see. And it does help me out, helps the channel out immensely, and I really appreciate it. So, hopefully you guys do that. It is free, so give it a try, and hopefully I will see you guys in the next episode.